Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new segment. We're going to be doing an interview today with two teams today. We're going to have Team Wabaki and Team D2D, which were on a fucking amazing tournament just last night. Man, you know what? It's a grand pleasure to have you guys here on this show today because, I mean, first of all, you guys were just phenomenal. Fucking nominal. And especially the tension that I saw between you both playing against each other, it was just, it was awesome. I mean, I saw a lot of people coming in and out just to watch you guys play. Even the guys, which I got to give a quick shout out here to NXT LVL Gaming for the establishment, because that place was amazing. I mean, hands down, we talked about it.
Oh my god!
And that place was freaking nice. And also a great thanks to EsportMIA for this tournament, which I had a great time talking to them as well. Very great people. And if you guys don't know them by now, please make sure to follow them on Instagram. And also NXT LVL Gaming. They're Miami based. Guys, you got to visit them. They're right by the fucking youth fair. You cannot miss them. But seriously, look, guys, I think you guys had an amazing tournament. And I know there are some certain things around that tournament that didn't feel right, but we'll get that to that later. What I really want to ask you guys is, what did you guys think about the tournament? Like, your thoughts. Wabaki, what did you guys think about it?
But overall, with the players and the people there and how it turned out, I thought it was a really good experience. You know, it was awesome.
Yeah, personally, before I walked in the venue, like all I saw was just black, right? But then you open the door and you just see this crazy ass venue. Like, I've never been to anything like this. This is the first venue I've ever been to. But dude, my eyes lit up. The chairs, the computers, the desktops, the keyboards, dude, everything was just phenomenal, bro. One thing that I feel like they could have done better, like Noobs was saying, was definitely like it wasn't like a real LAN event. There were sometimes people would be joining lobbies, like random people.
Host still mattered after that.
Host mattered.
After you guys left, so basically by you giving us hosts, we didn't really know that at first, you know. But in all actuality, I feel like we should have let Team D2D host one of the 3 maps we played. Honestly, because
I didn't know there was hosts.
Host mattered. It really did. Even though we were all online, it mattered. So I feel like it didn't give everyone a fair advantage.
D2D, I don't know if you remember Strictly and Josh. He goes by the name Mod. But they were facing Scotty, right, Noobie?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, Scotty.
Yeah, and they had hosts the entire time, and it just really worked out in their favor. So yeah, one thing I would definitely improve about next event would for it to be all completely LAN. Fair game, you know.
Highly understandable. Mm-hmm. Understandable on that part. All right, guys. Team D2D, please give us your thoughts about the tourney. I think this is actually your second or your first tourney to be in person with. Please enlighten us.
This is our first, and it was.
Well, you guys did an online one. You guys did an online one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, but for our first LAN, it was. We didn't expect to go that far, you know, but at least we did what we could. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you guys played your best, bro. You guys were giving us huge challenges, bro.
Yeah, you guys took first map off of him, so I was so worried and nervous, dog.
Yeah, I knew I had to pick it up, bro, and I started popping off. You guys knew. You guys definitely.
One thing we remembered, because I remember that we lost to you guys in the third, the last round to go to the finals in the last tournament.
Yeah.
And we're we just gotta remember how y'all play. We just fixed our shit.
Yeah, but me and Noobski really had a hard bracket, bro. Everybody we faced was tryhards, including you guys,
tournament. Bro. No, because he's talking about the tournament that I played with somebody else. I think I played with you on the last one. Yeah, because you guys didn't play in the one with Solidify, right? No, yeah. Who was my teammate at that time? Do you know?
No, I don't know that.
I don't know. Yeah.
But overall, D2D, what do you think about the establishment and participating in such an event for the first time in your gaming careers, actually?
Honestly, I actually really enjoyed it. Nice people there. Atmosphere was great. They kept it well maintained.
Yeah, it was really nice. Like it was insane. Like all the stuff that they had there, like it was just crazy.
The gaming chair is by far my favorite
And
thing.
it was
Yeah,
so
those are-
hidden. It's so hidden too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It
like
was
you
not
wouldn't
normal.
think like that's like a spot to like play video games and stuff.
You would never expect it, bro.
Like, yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely right, because I remember when I walked in and I'm here looking at this place. I'm like, it's in this little shopping center. I'm like, what the hell? And the minute you walk in, you're just pretty much in a new world. And I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
lie, you pretty much said it right now yourself. Those chairs were so comfortable, so comfortable. My ass was so happy when I sat down. I'm like, oh,
As well as mine, bro, and especially the lumbar support on those chairs, bro. Like,
yes.
amazing, dude. I've never had a
Bro.
chair where it supported my back that much.
That chair
'Cause-
was awesome.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I
I
need
might
to
just-
definitely invest in a chair like that.
I might just
Yeah,
throw
I
my
really
money
did
by
too.
that one.
I
Just
totally-
overall,
totally-
it was
totally
it was
agree.
just a nice experience, you know.
And then
No,
like,
all
all
of
the
it.
computers.
One thing I do not like, though, one thing that they could improve, and just to take it more seriously, is that they need to do strictly GA and CDL rules only. Like maps like Raid, Nuketown, obviously Nuketown, and Satellite, they should not be played in CDL style game modes. You know?
And they were being played.
Yeah.
They were being played all night. Like, and how I don't even understand how it was even being allowed. Like,
And people weren't
and
respecting
one of the
GA
teams
whatsoever.
one of the teams we played, like the team that knocked us out, were using task force. They were using everything. They wanted to play raid. We played them on raid. We didn't practice on raid at all. We practiced before the tournament, but we only practiced CDL maps, thinking like it was gonna be the 5 CDL search and destroy maps.
Yeah.
But no, people were playing raid. People were like voting out Miami and saying Miami's not a CDL. Miami's a CDL map. It doesn't matter if it's 2v2 map or not. It's CDL.
Yeah.
And we didn't play it once the whole night. So it kind of disappointed me. Like,
Yeah, and there was a lot of people who were not knowledgeable on the competitive scene and just CDL rules, because there was a lot of people using what was it, the AUG. There was a lot of people using the AUG. There was a lot of people using the Mac 10, the newest rifle. What else were they? They're using tracker as well.
yeah, like, do you know the perk that allows your footsteps to be seen?
Yeah.
People were using that in the tournament. Like, what?
Not
Yeah.
even that. Outside
Not
of
even
it,
CDL rules.
They were peeking screens and everything too.
Yeah.
And strike pack
Yeah.
users.
That's why we put our backpacks up. We were playing for real. Like, we really want. I felt so much tension in our game. It was amazing.
It was
Honestly,
win loss.
it really was. Going over that game, like, I want to go over like the last.
It wasn't even.
Like,
It wasn't
game
even
for game. So, like, game 1, you guys swept us, right? Like, weren't you guys up like what, 3-1 or something like that?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you guys just
I think
kept
they were
taking
up.
round for.
I think they were up like 3-0, and then we were like.
And then we brought
3-1.
it. Well, we brought it back 6-4 or something, right? Or 6-3 or what?
No, they
Yeah.
won that. They won that first map. They won.
Yeah,
it
the
the first
6-4.
one was like 6-4, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second one we won 6-3, right? Or 6-4.
Yeah, we won 6-4, and then the last map we won 6-2.
Yeah, and we went up 4-0 in that last map because of Carter.
Yeah.
Carter carried me, dude, on
Yeah, bro,
crossroads. I
that,
don't know.
that,
Yeah.
that Craig though is just too crazy, dude.
I was using AK, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, the AK, my bad. I was thinking about the
Yeah,
other guy.
Craig was the other kid in the XM4.
But you know
No,
what?
yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest,
Yeah,
Craig's a laser beam, bro.
Yeah,
to be honest, like that was actually one of my main questions I wanted to ask you guys, right? Just right now that you guys are pretty much talking about it. It was,
Yeah.
how did you feel playing against each other? And I'm like, mostly because since we already know each other and you guys talked before since the first tournament and you guys got to know each other now in person in this tournament, being that you guys were placed in this rank already, like, all right, you guys gonna just fight each other now. Like, what was your thoughts? What were going through your heads seeing this? I mean, I know there must have been like a personal kind of connection, like, damn, man, like I don't want to play something like that fast now. But what were like going through your heads at that moment? Wabaki, you guys go first.
I'll let you go first, Carter.
I'm sorry. What was that last part on the question?
Like, pretty much, what did you feel like? What was it like that moment that you realized that you both had to go against each other? Like the first round, technically, the first round 1, technically.
Yeah. What's cool about it, dude, is because like I there's no bad blood. Like I don't have any drama or beef with anybody. Like I specifically wanted to keep it a game because it is just a game. It was all positive energy. I made sure that I went up to them and I was like, hey, dude, like, this is just a game. This is just for experience. We're just here to have fun and just have a good time. I made sure both of them knew that. I was trying to give them, or I was giving them advice on certain maps, just some tactics. But I made sure that we had fun and that it didn't turn into something that wasn't necessary, you know?
Yeah, man. Overall, like I actually really enjoyed it. It was bad that it had to happen so early. You know, like I wish we could have seen each other a little farther in the round because I really do believe you guys would have beat a lot of the competition there.
Yeah, for sure.
It just had to happen the way that it did. But overall, like the games were incredible. Honestly, like I was really scared that at the end of that second match, I was super nerve wracking, and I was like, man, it's 1-1 in the series. Come on, Carter, let's do this. And honestly, if it wasn't for Carter showing out and like really being like, he kind of took over like that leader figure, like that in-game leader, the IGL. So that's normally something I do, and I was having a bad game. So he pulled through, and we pulled through, you know. But overall,
those are things that we usually talk about because sometimes it's normal. We're humans, and sometimes we have off days. Sometimes we struggle. And our head is not just in the game. So, me and him already have this basically like telekinesis. We already know.
We met online, dude. It was crazy, Punisher.
Yeah.
So like, I was playing gunfight tournaments, and I seen him just playing randomly gunfight one night, and my team beat his team. We were both with a random partner, and at the end of the game, I beat him, and it was like convincingly, I think. And then he had the most kills on his team, and he just said God bless to me. And I'm so used to people like being so negative and like talking crap online, and he was just like super like chill. All right, let me invite him. And then it turns out I asked him, hey, so where do you live? And he ended up, he could have lived anywhere in the world, and he ended up living 15 minutes from me. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. So it was like destined, destined to play.
Definitely.
Dude, that is freaking awesome to hear. Something like that, things like this is what makes me happy about being a gamer and also doing a gaming podcast like this, because like you just mentioned it right now, dude, you're just used to the negative to a point that you almost like, you're just kind of like how can I say, you just drown it out to a point like, yeah, okay, you're gonna say something bad, I don't give a fuck, whatever. You just kind of you just become so numb about it. But then when you encounter other players, other gamers that share the same passion, and not only share it, they just kind of like give it back to you, like pretty much like giving back to the community type of thing. Like, for instance, you just mentioned right now that you're just letting them know, let the kids know, hey, good luck, guys. It's just a game. Remember, no bad blood type of things. And you're giving advice, which in a competition, I know that's pretty almost frowned upon, but like something like this, it shows sportsmanship. That's actually very rare to see in a tournament.
Yeah.
It's very rare. I mean, amazing.
It's
to be honest, that's huge kudos to you guys, because that's amazing to hear.
I definitely knew that we were gonna face them, but that's just positive energy that I want to throw out there. Like, regardless if you win or lose, good job, you won the match. Let's move on. Let's keep going. Let's work through it. Let's improve. And they were also giving me a lot of advice too. I don't know which one it was, but one of them gave me like a super crazy AK class with like no recoil, and I think that's partly why we won that match, dude. Because I was using this barrel on the AK, which gave it more damage, but severely like made the AK recoil like drastically go up vertically.
Yeah,
they actually have
no recoil.
Yeah, and I just put the red dot on it, and then laser beam.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of potential in you guys. Like, I really do. I see you guys can be a great team. And we should definitely like run fours sometime. Try to get better at our.
You guys got young fire, bro.
Yeah, that young talent for real.
Thank you.
Dude, there's gonna be so many more tournaments to enter, and then there's like GB tournaments you can pay $5 to enter. You guys just keep entering them. Just keep doing it. You guys got a
and we can definitely do fours
or scrims, 2v2 scrims, hardpoint, 2v2, whatever you want. Yeah.
We can do fours on GBs if you guys play GBs.
Yeah, we do GBs.
Okay. Yeah, definitely don't do that shit.
All right. Well, being that Wabaki just answered those questions, now let's go to D2D. Guys, pretty much the same question. How did you guys feel? Like being there in person with all these other, I'm gonna say amazing talent, because coming from an older man like myself, I only know certain skills, and that's Mario Brothers. All right, and these guys. I mean, I'm watching them where they're scuff controllers and pulling out these freaking mixers out of their bags, and then they're just kind of like speaking key P1, P1, P5. I'm here like, what the fuck are they talking about? Usually I'll be like, hey guys, watch my ass, I'm gonna get shot. But seeing this, it actually, like, it got me. I'm not too easily intimidated, but this shit intimidated the fuck out of me. But again,
I definitely was looking at some real competition. I don't know, Punisher, do you know who Vacros is?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, Vacros, Noobs, you know who he is, obviously. You're the one who showed me him. But yeah, he was bringing out his mix amp. He had all these different type of cables. He had his whole bag filled with basically his whole setup, and he brought it to the venue.
Is it that kid from EGK?
Yeah, that kid.
Yeah, and he lost the first round 2-0.
Yeah, he lost the first round. I don't know why they lost.
And he plays in
because they played Scotty up front. They played the kid that won the tournament. The kid that won the tournament. They got first place. But you guys.
But but besides that, besides the question we're gonna ask them, it also leads to something that I want to pretty much let everybody know here as well. Doesn't even matter how well of a player you are or how well known you are. Like, even the ones that super prepared, sometimes they'll lose. We saw a good couple of teams there that were like, oh, these guys are gonna make it to the top, and they end up losing, which I was actually shocked. Which I was like, damn. Like, some guys will come with a special controller, some will come with just technically a regular PlayStation 4 freaking Xbox controller, and they just freaking wipe the floor people there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
A good example was Strictly FD. He had a normal PS4 controller and was kicking ass, dude.
Yeah, dude, definitely. But D2D guys, tell me, what did you guys feel going into a room and being surrounded by all this great talent and knowing that this is your first time entering a competition in person like this and competing with a lot of people like this? What are your thoughts? What do you feel?
Well, at first we were pretty nervous because, like, since they're our first tournament, we didn't know like that many people there, except like Team Wabaki. But like, we were just looking at people and we literally were like thinking like, oh, we could beat these people.
Them. We were just like, 3 rounds or whatever.
Yeah, we were just thinking like that. But then when we played Wabaki, it was like we knew it was gonna be back to back. Like, it was gonna be hard against them because they're a good team. So
yeah, they really are. We lack communication, but it was.
Yeah, we just, if we fix like our chemistry and like we have chemistry, but if we just fix our like communication and stuff, like we'll for sure win a tournament or something.
Call-outs.
Yeah,
that happens when you guys just play more together. Like, and you guys need to go and private match and just work on strats and call outs and different tactics.
Yeah, that's what we did. Literally, you just go on free for all and by the bomb sites, and you just like talk over, like put the radar on, put it on no time limit, and just talk over strategies for an hour on each map with each bomb site. And I wouldn't even mind doing that with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you guys are a good team. Don't beat yourself up. You guys played great.
yeah, and like your positivity too. Like, that was good. Like, we play like game battles and stuff. Like, and like all these people are like talking shit and stuff, and it's like bad. But like when we get there, like you guys are like, oh, like good luck and all that. It's like, it's crazy because like we never like experienced that like online. Like that's just like 1 in a million to find that in like an online game. And like, I appreciate
passion. It shows passion. It shows that we both are like driven for the game. You know, we both have the same love for it.
Yeah.
Because it's just a game. It's literally just pixels, so you can't really get mad at it.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned. It's funny that you mentioned that though, because I remember in your last game, the other team that you guys were playing with, I don't really know by name, but all I know is that they got schooled one time. And I was just watching, because, for the whole podcast, making sure I do, kind of a little live thing there every once in a while and shoot out everybody what's going on there. And I know the one kid that was sitting on the far end, for some apparent reason, he thought, I guess I was cheating or sending messages or some shit. And he just kept telling his buddy, like, if I don't know Spanish, like, hey, man, look at this guy behind me, bro. Oh my God. And I'm here like, the hell, what? And I was like, whatever, all right, whatever. Let this kid believe what he wants to believe. And which comes to another question of mine of mine that I'm going to ask you guys about improvement in the tournaments. This guy all of a suddenly just pops out a freaking sniper rifle and started camping in the game and just waiting for these two to pop up and pick them off one by one with a rifle. And now it's going to come up with the question I'm going to ask now is what we like to see improved within the tournament. Like, for instance, we like to see a different rules. What will you leave, remove in the COD gaming? Like, for instance, like I thought being with a sniper rifle, that's already like a huge advantage because it's a one shot, one kill type of gun. Because like I seen it already and I experience it all the times when I play COD. And getting shot by that gun, no matter what part of the body part, even if it's your pinky toe, that's automatic death. So then in my head, I'm like, why can't they just eliminate that gun unless they're playing with 4 people? Not just 2. If you're going to play with 2, I would say handgun and machine guns. No sticky grenades, no bouncing betties. I heard you guys talking. And I was like, okay, like things like that makes perfect sense because you're going to make that match as equal as possible. But I want to hear from you guys as well. Wabaki, please. The floor is yours. Let us know what do you think on what rules they should have. What should they add or remove within the COD game? Well, the COD game tournament. And do you think, and also, wait, I'm sorry, one more. And do you think they should have some sort of supervision? Because I noticed that a lot of people were kind of walking around and another team that I kind of had my eye on had one guy smack that right in the middle while he was kind of like giving, I think, commands of the other team that were playing, which I'm not going to mention names because that's just not me. And I noticed that the minute that someone got in the way, they lost because the guy couldn't give no more commands on where were the team positioned to get shot up at. So
yeah, because you were telling me they were kind of like looking, right?
Yeah. The one guy will smack that right in the middle, which I was like, man, that's kind of an uncomfortable space. You know, I'll be like, kind of like, dude, can you back up? I cannot concentrate with somebody that close to my shoulder. But then I noticed that the minute that he got closer, they were winning more, like faster. Like I was like, man, wait a minute. How could they predict a move so fast like that? And then I noticed that someone just kind of got it in their line of sight where the other guy couldn't see and they started losing immediately.
Yeah, because it was so weird because like we would lose a round and like they knew exactly where we were at. Like you'd see the replay and like they know exactly where we were coming from.
Yeah, when I got that's where we're like when he was head glitching, bro.
Yeah, that was
up because he's watching window, and then he sees me to the left, and I just get popped.
Yeah, that's what gave it off and like
it's frustrating.
We didn't want to say anything, but like
the game needs a lot of changing. Like with that tournament, like I feel like it should have been all CDL rules. I feel like with an event like that, they need to have staff, not just Colin running. Colin is great. He's great. He's doing great at. I love EsportMIA. Huge shout out to them. I feel like with an event like this, you need a staff member behind every single active game. So when there's 2 going, there's going to be one person behind that team and like one person behind the other team. So you can kind of like just like watch what's going on, make sure no one's around you. And if there are spectators, there needs to be like maybe like 5-6 feet distancing from where the actual playing station is so they can like watch from a distance.
Yeah.
And also to put like screens, like black
screens, black or like black dividers in the middle.
Yeah,
so
dividers.
See each other's dividers. And but overall, like it was our first event. There's gonna be many more, guys. I know it's gonna be good. We need to have a set for the next time. We need to have a setting like CDL, and we need to actually like go by that setting and not be arguing about GAs in the competitive scene because that was just like it was overwhelming at first because like no one knew what they were doing. No one was like getting like kids were clearly like cheating, and in the GB's setting, you get an admin. And you message him, you send proof to him, and automatically they get forfeited. But we do that here, and Colin just says, "Oh nope, you guys got eliminated. Go to the next round." Like, nah, dude. Like they're supposed to be getting forfeited right now. Like, what's going on? You know. So I'm sure that's something that can be fixed in the next event.
I definitely feel like the CDL and GA rules need to be more strictly enforced because there'd be times where GA was a thing, but it wasn't really because somebody wasn't respecting the GA rules. It would be a regular match, right? Somebody would be using like an XM4, both teams, and then somebody would just throw on Task Force, or they'd have on Tracker, or sometimes they'd put on an AUG, which is completely banned. So in my opinion, I just feel like like what Noobski said, things just need to be more strict.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Team D2D. Again, being this is your first tournament to appear in person and also playing it once online, what do you guys think should improve in the next tournament? Also in certain rules, there should be supervision. Pretty much the same question that we asked on Team Wabaki. How about for you guys? What do you think should be improved, or should they have next in the next tournaments?
What
Honestly,
that's what they said.
yeah, they literally answered for us.
Yeah, just like guard, like people like watching, like so, like they don't cheat and stuff, and
and
shields, like they can't see our screens and stuff like that.
Not even that. Where my bad for cutting you out, but I remember in BO3 when you clicked onto Play Arena, it has CDL settings, and it'll tell you inside the creator class, like big triangle saying that it's not allowed. They should have had that in actual like CDL for custom games, because everyone's using Mac 10. I looked over to the kids on the big screen. They're using Mac 10s, OGs, M16s. They're using everything, and honestly, it was a big killer. I didn't really like.
And like the game did come out like a month ago, so you gotta like they still have to like work on it too. Like Call of Duty has to work on it, on like setting like CDO rules because they don't have that set up.
I agree with you guys.
Yeah. And the game kind of like was released in the beta version, so
yeah, we're gonna get more tournaments, so we have more time to go out and like represent who we are. So we can do this, and hopefully if there's a Force tournament, because they said Colin said something about the next tournament being a 4v4 tournament. So if that happens, maybe we could combine teams.
Yeah, definitely. After this, we had to run search.
We have to scrim, bro. Honestly, scrimming is gonna really help us, bro.
I'm down for
in all aspects. And communication is like literally the best tactic you have, bro. Regardless of gun skill, communication is key, bro. Listen to your teammates' call-outs always, bro.
Man, like hearing something like this is technically amazing to me.
You can hear their call-outs, but are you listening to them? You can hear them, but you need to know what, like in the split of a second, you need to know where green is when I call out green. When I say he's coming from green, he's going bridge. Like you need to boom, boom, boom. No, okay, I need to look right because he's there. My teammate just said it. Rather than just listening,
outer, inner,
hiding in a corner. You got to push out. You got to know when to push and not to push. But you guys, honestly, they were freaking good, dude. I thought we lost that, dude. Carter, no joke, man.
Yeah.
We need to get strats from them, because the only thing that I did see that you guys didn't do too well was that you guys would often split up. You guys wouldn't play your twos together. You guys would always like go somewhere else and not be like within 20 feet of each other. Because it's always good to play that trade, you know.
Yeah, when we played on Garrison, like that's one map that will always like be like by ourselves because we know how to play Garrison. Like, cause that's literally like our main map that we play on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's interesting that you asked it. I'm sorry to cut you off, Yude. It's a very interesting question that you brought up, like I ran out Noobs, and that was actually one of the questions I wanted to bring up to you guys actually right now. And it was technically, what do you guys think you should improve in your gaming skills or gaming styles? And it's technically pretty much I'm asking the one team to pretty much quite like let the other team know what they should improve on. So like right now, Wabaki, you should be like AD. Pretty much how you were just letting them know, like communication is key. Let them know that you may be saying a certain phrase or something within the map. Now the reaction is what's really what really matters. Like the minute you say right now on green on map or on bridge or whatever, right now you should be like, shoot, I know what he's talking about.
Exactly. Skills, like split second, making it off the like as soon as you know you go, you do it.
It's quick. It's like double.
It's hard. Honestly, the only way to really get good at it is with reps, and try new things every single game you play. Like hit something different, watch an angle from a different off angle. Every single game, playing a little bit differently, and just trying to figure out what works for you as a player.
I personally think that this tournament shouldn't have came out as early as it did. I felt like it should have came out maybe like a month or 2 months after, because everybody's really trying to like get grips with this game, and I'm personally one, and so is Zanusky, because this game is a lot different from Modern Warfare. It's not as quick, and it's more of an arcadey game. It's not as realistic as Modern Warfare, in my opinion.
Yeah, the arcade aspect. That's how I thought
Yeah.
it when it came out.
Yeah, we came in thinking that it's gonna be the same as like Call it like Modern Warfare, but it's like it's completely different.
Movement, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but-
with what Punisher was saying though about giving you guys advice, I think you guys just are a good team. It's just something that takes time. You know, it's not gonna happen overnight. I've been playing competitive Call of Duty since I'm gonna say like when I really started playing was Black Ops 3. I played all of Black Ops 3 competitively, World War 2 competitively, Modern Warfare competitively, Infinite Warfare. All these games I played GBs hours and hours and hours constantly of grinding these games for literally nothing, just because I have a passion for it. You know, it's something that it comes over time of you just playing and understanding the game more. So you guys got it. You guys are still young. You guys have so much time. So you guys are good. You guys really don't need any advice. Just keep up the practice and work on them call outs and try to take time on maps that you know that you're going to be playing, like to going over those call outs. And better formulating your where you're going on the map, positioning within, so whoever's the AR can watch over the sub and watch lanes. So if this sub's watching right, the AR needs to look over the sub's front. And then when you push right, just position like you're a SWAT team. Move around the map like you're like a unit.
True.
And you guys will win.
One thing about that I love about Wabaki, our team, is that regardless of where we are in the map, we're always having each other's backs. You know? Yeah. Everywhere we go, no matter where we turn, I know that Noobski has my back if I'm watching one area, and he'll be the sub, so he'll be always rushing in. So I'm literally on Overwatch, just watching him, watching all the crosses, watching our flank primarily because these guys like to flank a lot.
And whenever I die, Carter's always there for the trade. I don't know how it happens, but he just always is. So it's just chemistry, playing with each other more and more and more.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Promise.
We're gonna
team too, bro.
Team D2D. Being you guys play with them, did you guys notice anything that maybe they need to fix up or pick up or anything in that matter? Like any type of advice you want to give them, technically?
No, not really.
Not really. I mean, I change up my call out names. So you know on Garrison they have the bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say cat, as in catwalk. And
cat.
And then P1.
Or I say yellow, and he knows bridge.
Are you saying that you have code names for
we make
things?
we make code names
to throw people off.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea because you can say a specific call out, and if somebody hears you while you're saying it, they're not gonna understand what you're saying or where you're gonna be at because you have a code name. Yeah. So I personally like that.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was able to hear you guys a couple of times, I'm sure you guys heard us too. Even with my headset on, I was able to hear you guys say, "Oh, let's go here, let's go there, beat and B." I was able to hear some call outs from you guys.
Yeah, that's why they have to make it more separated, you know.
Yeah, we should have been way spread out. Yeah,
Arena was noisy too.
We should have been across from each other.
Yeah,
it was really. Yeah, it was really noisy, and there was people walking around everywhere. People in front of you, people behind you. It was nerve-wracking, but
there's definitely a lot of things we need to work on, dude. Trust me. Don't think we're good players. I need to work on playing slow. I'm used to being this fast-paced player that just wants to run around and gun everybody. Yeah, and here I am in this game. I can't do that, and I get shit on. So I have a lot of things. I need to go back to the drawing board, honestly.
And also, we're not used to we're so used to our setup. It's just that it's so weird playing on a different setup.
I'm a gunfight player.
We were gunfight players.
In S&D. Well, I started in S&D, but I feel like I'm the game I'm the best at is gunfight. Honestly. Mm-hmm.
I'm just a pubber, bro. You put me in Noobtown, I'll straight up go crazy.
Yeah, you're like a scump. You're like a pub stomper.
He's like the Mark of J. You guys know who the Mark of J is?
No.
He's basically a pub stomper.
I think I've heard.
My name is Chinese, and they don't know how to say my name, so they'll be like, "Oh, look at this little, whatever."
Yeah, it's messed up.
I'll get them heated.
But what is your name though?
Oh, it's basically Tim's, but in Chinese letters.
Tim's? Okay, so Tim's and Yude.
Yeah.
On D2D.
Tim's and Yude. Tim's is Chinese. Tim's is the Chinese letter, and Yude But Yude that's your real name, right? But how do you say it? How do you say
Yude.
it?
You say it like
Yeah,
Yude.
Yude. Okay.
yeah,
Yude.
Yude, yeah. All right.
Yude.
What do people ever just call you Yude? Do you get upset when people call you that or no?
I've heard it so much that like it doesn't bother me anymore. So like
All right,
I just
I don't have a Spanish accent. That's why it's kind of hard
yeah,
for me
yeah,
to hit
that's
that
why because it's like
Yude.
it's better to you
Funny
say it
enough, this
better in
guy's Puerto
Spanish.
Rican.
Yeah, I am Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican and Irish, to be honest. But
Yeah,
I'm white.
yeah, you're good though.
But guys, I mean, like, this is actually beautiful to see something like this happening. Such great chemistry, sportsman conduct, and just overall awesome. And now with what I have left, the only last question I have is pretty much individual questions, one person at a time. What I'm going to be asking, and it's technically to give us your plug. Let us know what to call you, where to find you, and all that. And I'm going to start off with Noobs. Noobs, right now the floor is yours, and I want you to tell everybody right now on the internet, YouTube, God knows where they're listening to this right now. Where can they find you, see your gaming, spot you, anything?
All right, guys. Hey, what's going on? My name's Noobski. I'm a amateur competitive Call of Duty player. I really enjoy the game. You can find me on Twitch under Noobings, Noobingz. My Twitter is Noobings as well. You can find me there. I need to start posting more content and stuff, but that's something that I'm working on within the next couple of months. I'm gonna start streaming and making a status, so my content really isn't out there as of right now, but I'm gonna start trying to make it out there. And huge shout out to you, Punisher. Huge shout out to EsportMIA. Huge shout out to Next Level Gaming. The event was amazing. I really appreciate the opportunity for you bringing me out here, man, and allowing me to hop on this podcast. Thank you so much.
Look, man, to be honest, Noobs, it's actually the pleasure's all mine. It's actually more of an honor to have you guys here because I'm just a commentator. I'm just a podcaster. You guys are the talent. You guys are the guys that go out there and show the world what you guys got. Trust me, you guys are more than anything here, to be honest.
I appreciate it.
Trust me. And Carter, how about you, bro? I want to hear all your deets as well.
So my real name is Caleb. I go by Carter. I'm a producer. I make music. I make beats. You guys can follow me on Instagram at PORD Carter _ I post beats. So if you guys ever are looking for any beats, any collaborations you guys want to do, if you guys have any artist friends that may need beats, for sure send them through my way. Just tell them DM me for sure. And yeah, me and Noobski are just getting into the competitive scene seriously on this game. So we're definitely going to be taking it more serious. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Huge shout out to Next Level Gaming for that awesome venue, and to EsportMIA. And thank you, Punisher, for having me on.
Again, dude, you guys are just golden with me. My pleasure. And Yude, now give us your plugin. Give us everything. And I know I'm not even sure if I even mentioned it, guys. If you have Twitch as a Twitch page or anything, also please make sure to give it out there. We want everyone to know who you guys are, where you guys at. We want to make sure that everyone sees you. That's what we want. So you go ahead. I'm sorry, Noobs. Just in case Noobs and Carter, if you guys forgot, I'll go right back to you guys and give it out as well.
No problem. No, thank you.
My name's Yude. My thing is Yude on PC. My Instagram is at Yude1124. My TikTok is Yude on PC. And then my Twitch is HIA_Sweet Tooth. I've been posting more on TikTok now because like that's been like popping right now, but I'm gonna start streaming again and like posting on my Instagram and all that sooner or later. And yeah. Pretty much.
Thank you, man, bro. I'm telling you, to have these type of young talents on this freaking show is just by far amazing. And Yas, your turn, brother. Yeah. You give us all the deets. Go.
Hello, my name is Yasiel, or Tim, as anyone knows me, and you can probably find me on TikTok, which I'm still trying to fix up my account and everything. But you can find me on TikTok at Tim's Goes Crazy. That's where I post all my clips. I'll probably put in my ads, probably in there in the bio. But you can find me there.
Perfect, man. And guys, all I want to say again, thank you so much. Noobs, Carter, by any chance, you guys have a Twitch? I'm not sure. I probably forgot. I didn't listen. I'm so hyped right now that I probably
Yeah,
didn't
I
just...
can put my Instagram. My Instagram is my name. It's Luke, Luke, and my last name Saldivar, Saldivar. Go follow me. I post some gaming content on there, but most of it is on my Twitter. But yeah, thank you so much, man.
My freaking pleasure. And guys, thank you so much for being here. It was an honor. Like right now, this is kind of like a moment of being starstruck and, you know, being like, if you feel like we got touched by the hand of God. It's kind of like one of those mixes. I don't know how to explain this, but it's one of those moments.
I get you.
Well,
guys, don't ever compare us to God. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, you guys are close there. I mean, as gamer gods, that's what you guys are at with me.
Gamer gods. All 4 of us are gamer gods. All 5 of us, even you on Mario.
But guys, man, I want to thank you so much for being on this show.
Mario Kart.
What happened? Go ahead.
No, I said I know you go crazy on Mario Kart. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, bro, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be like those guys. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, Carter. Oh, edit him out. I don't want him in this show no more.
Appreciate it, man.
No, man, but look, but to be honest, man, thank you so much for being on here again. And guys, you heard it yourself. All the tags, all the things you got there. Make sure to follow them. These boys are just phenomenal. I'm gonna tell you right now, hands down. Seeing them in person and seeing them on that stage, like close in hand. I couldn't believe I was this close to see that much tension, and just the look in their eyes, the determination. It was just by far amazing. And I hope that next time we have another tournament, everybody on this freaking show can just join us as well. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Peace.